Hello, my name's Dale Petrock. This video looks at the Beeman P-17 in 177 caliber. It is one of my favorite little inexpensive air pistols to use. It shoots amazingly well for the cost, and it tends to not be very pellet sensitive. However, one of the things that most people do is shoot it at 10 meters or under, or at least that's what it appears like from the videos that are online. I tend to shoot it from 10 meters to 50 feet, and it performs pretty well there. I shoot two-handed offhand just as a practice for regular training for my shooting kind of skill. And one of the things for me is I don't want to have a wide variety of pellets for a bunch of different guns. So I try and find pellets that are able to kind of cross multiple air rifles or air pistols or air guns and function effectively. I shoot mostly my air rifle, my TX200, and I shoot it largely from 30 to 100 yards, and so I tend to use diabolo style pellets, however you say that. And so what I was looking for is, are there some of those that work well with the Beeman P-17? In particular, the ones that work well with my rifle able to do so. In addition, I threw in some Crosman domed recreational pellets in 7 grains to see how they would perform, just because I had them on hand. They tend not to perform well in anything that I have. I can improve them some if I do weight sorting, but not very much. And so I shot the ones that I had to see how they would do and see if there was a way for me to not have to double up on buying a bunch of different pellets just for this particular gun. I know for a fact that in the past it has shot RWS wadcutters, and it has also shot the Sig Sauer wadcutters pretty well. So certainly it shoots the traditional pellets very well that you would use at 10 meters, and there's a lot of videos on that. And so I'm looking for something that's a little different, that kind of has more versatility in terms of across my air rifles and arms. So let's start by taking a look at the first one. This is the Crosman. It is, as you see, terrible at 10 meters. This is off a sandbag with a red dot sight at 10 meters. And what you see are groups that are all over the place, and this is typically what I get with this. Even when I weight sort these, I can't get them to shoot very effectively in anything. So largely I just keep them around to kind of warm up the barrels and get myself rolling. But in general, I don't use them for anything, and they don't seem to be very functional for me in this particular case either. The next pellet I tried are the Norma Golden Trophy FT, or Field Trial, Field Target, 8.4 grains, and these shoot amazingly well for me in the Beeman P-17. They also do a really good job in the TX200 that I have, and so I use them a lot. As you can imagine from the way this is shooting on this, these are 5 shots here, 5 shots here, and I pulled that one. That was me. So the gun is set up to use these most of the time. I use these frequently, and these tend to be the best performing pellet in this particular gun at 10 meters for me. Then I tried the Air Arms AA Field Diabolos in 8.4 grains. These happen to be in 4.52 head size, and these usually do really well. They do about the same as the Normas, but I have to order these where the Normas are available locally, and so I tend to use these in more for times when I'm not able to kind of shoot the Normas, but they do pretty well, and they're my second favorite pellet in that particular gun. In this particular case, I'm not sure why I have the 2 groups. I suspect that's me. This is more commonly what you see with this particular pellet in this particular gun when I use it. And I know no one suggests using heavy pellets, or what we would consider to be heavy pellets, in this particular air arm. And in this case, I am using 10.3 Air Arms Diabolos Field Heavies. And this target I screwed up. I don't know what happened to me. I got the jitters, and so I threw a shot, and then I dropped these 4 here into it. This is more common, and then so I shot another one, and I managed to pull one of those too. But it works pretty well as well. And so in general, the idea is that the 8.4s will work across platforms for me in a very effective manner, particularly the Normas, which are locally available and inexpensive relative to many other kind of pellets once you figure in shipping and tax and all that kind of stuff. So for those that are interested in looking for something different than the wadcutter kind of pellet for your Beeman P-17, those are something to perhaps consider and see if they work for you in your air pistol as well. May all your shooting be X's, and have a good day.